pronounce you husband and wife?
When Kat was born 31 and a half years ago, when she was born, she came out with a smile, right? Just always smiling. She'd light up a room since then with a smile. And now that the way she looks at Josh and the way he looks at her, I see a different kind of smile, like a turbocharged smile, right? And they're just something, right? And they kiss so much, I think they need chapstick, right? So anyway, I want you all to join me in the toast to the wonderful couple.
The first time we met each other was high school, and I knew the first time I saw her that I had to get her instant messenger name.
My first impression of Josh, he just had such a great smile, and oh my God. He's just like I remember him. Very sweet, and he was just amazing.
Then next thing you know, we were talking on the phone, and it was so easy to talk to her, but I mean, being a high schooler, you can sit on the phone for hours. And there was something there that we always wanted to talk, we always wanted to be with each other. She was just gorgeous. "14 years later, after being apart from each other, we ran into each other at Lou's.
Just very kind and wanting to know what I've been up to and how I've been, and I wasn't even living here in Kansas City, and he's asked me all about my life, and it's like we had no time apart. It was crazy.
And as soon as I saw her and we started talking and we exchanged phone numbers again,
I just couldn't believe that I hadn't seen him for 2 years, but it was completely different than it was before.
and once she accepted the first date, I love this girl. Everything's back, and it just felt like we picked up where we left off. First date was awesome, and from there I just knew that I wanted to marry her.
So Josh, do you take Kat to be your wedded wife? And Kat, do you take Josh to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do you part?
I do.
I do.
The engagement was good. I had to hide the ring.
He really fooled me. We were looking at a house that morning, and we were kind of talking about putting an offer on the house, and
It was very anxious with that and the engagement going on.
we were on our way to a winery that we had a Groupon for, and we just needed to use the Groupon, and I had no clue what was coming, and he was just super nervous in the car, and I was like, we don't have to put an offer on this house, like, it's okay, we'll pass on it. I just thought maybe he was really unsure about the house, and little did I know he had the ring in his sock. And
She wanted to take a walk out in the vineyard, which was easy for me because that's where I wanted to propose.
I was one that was like, let's go take a walk out in the vineyard and see what it looks like out there. And he's like, okay. And that was the plan all along. So I just walked right into that, and I couldn't believe that he had made this big surprise without me knowing. And all of these people knew, 100 people knew for weeks because he threw a party.
We got about halfway out of the vineyard, and that's when I dropped to a knee and asked if she'd be my wife. Spend the rest of her life with me. I'm excited and nervous to see her open that door, see her for the first time in her dress.
I am most looking forward to seeing him at the end of the aisle. Even though it's a short aisle, I feel like it's gonna feel like forever.
There's just gonna be a glow to her. I've been looking forward to this day for a while.
There is no doubt in my mind that we are meant to be, and it is no coincidence that we ran into each other 2 years, 4 months, and 26 days ago.
I promise to grow with you, laugh with you, cry with you, and most importantly, love you more and more every day, especially Sassy Sundays.